So here we are again, back in Zamboland, old Zambo Dog television. We're going to talk about a few things today. Thing number one is my nephew Dom, cracking guy, amazing drummer, very, very gifted young man. It was his birthday on the 3rd of January. I sent him a card and stuff like that, but I've not actually said happy birthday. So Dom, if you're watching it, happy birthday. When I did the last thing of the van, I used that wax oil stuff. Put my hand in front, it seems to focus better. So that's wax oil in this cavity. That's not focusing at all, is it? Something not right going on here at all. Is it? -2 in the workshop just now. So is it, for God? New video, new rubbish. What is going on here? Well, anyway, did it focus on that? This is outer skin for that door panel. Let's go on. So that thing sits across there like that. What I'm doing is going mental with seam sealer. Let's have a look. That's focusing on that, isn't it? I think it's just the light. So this is stuff I've bought off the internet. Would I recommend this product? Seems okay, I don't know anything about seam sealer. What I would say though is I've bought about 10 tubs of this stuff so far. So we're using rather a lot of seam seal. And remember I had a patented, pending tool, specially made tool for getting wax oil into all your cavities. Ladies, made that comment a little while before. So if we go from ass screws to wax oil in your cavities, there might be a joke in there. Am I funny? I don't know. Right. So there's another lockdown, another $1. It looks as if I've not did very much to the van. It's been absolutely freezing. I've not had a chance to do very much welding because I can't really do it in the workshop. Oh, some more amazing camera work. I can't really do it in the workshop, so what I've did is a lot of prep. The replacement footstep, I think it's -2 or -3 degrees in the workshop just now. At the weekend, it's typically about 6 or 7 degrees, so hopefully I can pull the van outside if it's not too wet. And get this panel welded in. All these holes are for spot welds. Go into. So I take that out. I've managed to weld this structural support in at the back. And already, you can just hear how strong the bloody thing is. It's remarkable. Over here, we're getting on a little bit of fiberglass work. I had all that dodgy welding that I did before. So that's got to be a good sign, eh? So what did I say? Right, I've kind of got a script today. I've used about 10 tubs of this stuff. In this cavity down here, I used my part pending brush to, that's not doing, this phone's crap, isn't it? The other one was better. To sort of a stick seam sealer. The phone's crap, and so's my photography. Inside all these panels and along there. Problem with it is when I go to weld it, the stuff's got to be dry, otherwise it's a petrochemical, isn't it? So there's a chance that it could go on fire. So that's about my 10th tin of seam sealer. It's about £10 a tin. 1 kilogram, so I've used 10 kilograms of this stuff. I'm going to go seam sealer crazy. Once I've used my pending, my patented, oh, that's an S, 4 minutes, 13 seconds. Patented tool for getting seam sealer into your cavity, ladies. Ta-da! Back to ass screws. What I've been doing is using this stuff here, which is about, I think it's about £4 a can, I don't know what it is in dollars. Is this any good? I don't know. It's very, very convenient. What I've kind of done is shoot it into these gaps and up into the areas as well. So the seam sealer in behind the metal, as well as that stuff has been shot all over the top of it. I think the main thing with this van is the amount of corrosion on it. I don't want to be going through all this stuff again. It's There was nothing left of it. It was a silly project. We're in a lockdown, so it's going to give me something to do. Now that nobody can come to my business again, which was actually beginning to pick up. So where am I? We wished on my birthday, we spoke about the lockdown. British government, Scottish government, what a bunch of bloody numpties. Honestly, these are absolute clowns for the lotties. We live in an island, shut the borders, don't let people in and out, make people stay at home. Test and trace, done deal, isn't it? So, we've had the wax screws, wax all your cavities, ladies. That's the panel for the door. Let's flip it over so that goes on the outside of the door. The panel that's the footwell and this, I got from the Central Panels on eBay. That panel's okay. The footwell thing, there is no way that is anywhere near as thick as the steel Mercedes used. I'd say that's probably 0.8mm, and Mercedes steel I think is about 1 and a bit. So again, back to the, once that's in, every inch of it is going to get covered in this stuff. Then it's not going to get covered in that, in fact. It'll get spray painted. Let's go around the back. Now I had a mad idea. Because the video series is so disjointed, it'll be difficult for people to remember. But I had a mad idea ages ago to bolt this panel on and off. There's a bolt, so I've kind of managed that. One of the few things in my life I've actually managed to do. And my reason behind this was the front cross member and these rear panels rot out so badly that I wanted to be able to take that. That's terrible, isn't it? Even with my hand, it looks as if we're on the LST or something. So anyway, I'll wrap this up quickly. I think it's the temperature that's affecting the camera. So this bit comes off, and I've did the exact same thing. This entire panel, from over here, all the way along, inside and out, was covered with seam seal. I used my brush to try to get it up there as well as I could. That's probably where the wax oily stuff comes in. So I sprayed that up in here. Brush went down inside and put seam sealer all along there. You'll never see that. So once the seam sealer set up, I went back along it with that wax oil gear. And these black marks around about these holes where the bumper goes in. That's just residue left over from the wax oil. The seam sealer, I should be able to spray over the top of it, but there's a bumper going up here anyway, so I'm not really that bothered. So the old girl bottom is just about back together. In fact, there we go. This is a door I did a repair on again ages ago. There's new metal going all the way across here and down in an L shape. If my seam sealer brushes had any residue on it, I've just been going along the inside of the door panels, over the rusted area, and these things really rot out in the sprinter, so I went absolutely bonkers. Oh, that's me lying in the ground to get you a shot. The things I do for YouTube with seam sealer, and I've doubled or tripled the amount of holes the manufacturer put in the bottom of the doors to try to stop them corroding it. Will it work? I don't know. I'm not going to go for, I want the outside of the van to look really, really good, but my raison d'etre with the rest of the build is just to stop the corrosion coming back. It's that much work to get rid of it. So, from a freezing cold Scotland, oh, and my van, what happened here? Maybe I should get a GoPro. No, I've not got any money. That's the other thing as well, isn't it? I have money, God almighty. Used to moan about not having any other videos. Move on a year, and you can logarithmically. I've got that piece of wood that's going to be the back door step as opposed to that horrible black plastic thing that the manufacturer puts on originally. So the bum of the van is ready to be painted more or less once that stuff sets up. When the weather changes at the weekend, we'll get a chance to weld that panel in. Camera's working much better now. Fantastic. We've started the process for the door skin to go on there. So that will be tacked or glued along this section here. Nowhere else, you just fold the corners around a bit here. And what I'm going to do is take the tape off, and before I put it on the vehicle, put seam sealer down these bits here. Hopefully, again, that should help with corrosion. If it doesn't, I don't know anything that would work. And another thing I was thinking of getting these mad ideas on, to drill a couple of holes here and do another one of the metal panels, so I can take that off, spray corrosion protection onto the side of the door that I've welded, and absolutely ram it full of this, what's it called, Hammerite underbody seal with added wax oil. Am I advertising for these people? No. Does this stuff work? I don't know. We'll find out in a year or two's time down the line. What I've done is about 10 times what the manufacturer did when it came out of the factory. So, yeah, a lot of work, a lot of money. And the last thing I want to talk about, that's about 4 or 5 quid a can. That's £10 a can. The little cutting discs. I've lost count of many of them. I've used to buy boxes of 10 from Bill's Tool Store. That's not one actual. 1mm cutting discs. I've used literally hundreds of them. Then you've got the wire brush heads for your angle grinders and stuff like that. Other thing, I was under cleaning some rust off it the other day. I've got a really gnarly angle grinder and I dropped it. Be really careful with this stuff. It was a DeWalt 110 volt angle grinder. If you're using an angle grinder, do not have your body below the angle grinder. When I dropped it, fortunately, it fell to one side of me, or I could have maimed myself. So, very happy New Year to you all. Very happy belated birthday to Dom. Thank you all for watching. Another riveting episode of Old Dog TV. If the temperature does go up at the weekend, I think I'm going to smash it. I think this side of the van's kind of done. So, who's happy, Zambo? I'm happy, Zambo. Right, bless you all. Bye.